Hey guys, it's Slender, and today I'm going to show you guys how to install and play Lost Ark in 2022 before the actual official launch in February. I'm going to show you how to install it every step of the way, and also how to install the patch so it's English and you can actually play the Russian client right now with everything in English except for some things, and it's actually not too bad. It's pretty easy. So I've recorded this whole thing, and something was going on with my OBS, and it didn't actually record any of the audio. So I'm going to have to go back, and I don't want to start the whole video over again because it did take a while, but I'm going to have to go back and just voice over this thing. So the three things you're going to need to get is exit lag. You're going to need to open up this mail.ru website with the LA in front of it, and another mail.ru website, which is the actual website where you're going to be registering. So this right here is the regular.mail.ru, and this is the actual official la.mail.ru website for the game. It is kind of confusing. You're going to need to have both of them open, but we're actually going to register our account for Lost Ark with the regular mail.ru without the LA in front of it. So mail.ru is the registration site. la.mail.ru is the actual official game website for Lost Ark. We're going to download the client from la.mail.ru, and I'm going to have both of the links in the description. And then but first we have to register our account with the regular mail.ru website that looks weird. And it is kind of weird. So don't get those too confused. I'm going to put a link for both of them in the description. The very first thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to go to exitlag.com, and you're going to create an account. I have the paid version. I think it's $4.99 a month. This program works really well. I've never had a problem with it. I did have one problem where I haven't played this game in a while, and I actually had to chat with them to get my account turned back on because the credit card, I've stopped making payments for it, and I went to open the account and resubscribe to my existing account, and when I put the credit card information in, it just canceled. It said your account is canceled. So I had to talk to chat. Took about 2 minutes, and they fixed it. So once you get this installed, you're just going to go in here and search for Lost Ark. It's not going to look like this. It's going to be blank. You're not going to see all this stuff. You're not going to see apply routes. So you're going to search Lost Ark. You're going to click on the Russian one, Lost Ark RU for Russia. You're going to click on that. This is what it looks like if you don't have it, set up. You just click on Lost Ark RU. You're going to go up here, select either one of these Moscow ones, and then you're going to hit apply routes. And that's it. You turn it on up here, make sure it's red, and hit apply routes, and you are literally all set. You can close this out. You're done. That's all it takes to get the exit lag working for this game. You have to have it turned on the whole time you're playing the game, and for every step of this process we're about to do, because it will stop you if you don't have this VPN turned on, because it thinks you're in the United States. And it's going to say this game is not available in your region. So by using this tool, we're basically telling the system we're in Russia, so we can play this game. And as long as this is running, you'll be fine. Now, you can just do the trial version. I think it's 3 days just to try this out, make sure everything works. That's fine. You don't have to pay for it right now. You can check it out, make sure it works, and that'll be perfectly fine. So once you get this set up, you will have to restart your computer. So you can either get that over with now when you install exit lag, or you can just wait and do it at the end. But I would go ahead and just install this, get it over with, restart the computer, and then continue this process. So yeah, I did have, like I said, a little bit of an issue, but other than that little, resubscribing issue, everything's fine. You're also going to want to get Lightshot or any other snippet tool, because you're going to have to take a screenshot of the setup process. So to take a screenshot with Lightshot, you just hit print screen. It's going to give you that little window. You copy whatever you want. I just open up Paint, and then I paste it in there, just like that. And that's how you can take a screenshot and save it. And the reason we're going to do this is because for this process, we don't want to have to translate everything. When we are filling out this Russian form, if you have it translated to English, you're going to run into some problems. So you want to type everything and fill out all the forms while it's untranslated, but we're going to translate the screen and take a screenshot of it so that we can see what we're actually filling out, and we can reference that picture that we took, the screenshot, so that we know what we're filling out in the form. You'll see what I'm talking about when we do it. You're also going to want to use Chrome and get the Chrome Google Translator extension. And if you don't know how to do that, I'm actually going to show you how to do that and install Chrome and get the extension installed. So get Chrome, you probably already have it, and just type in Google Translate extension. So once you get that, you just click there and make sure you're actually on the chrome.google.com website, not some random website like this. Make sure you're actually getting it from Chrome. And you're going to go ahead and just click on it and then hit, right there it would say install extension, but I have removed because I already have it. So get that, install it, and then we're ready to go. You just hit the translate this page. I'm just going to show you guys what it does. And, that's how you get through that part. Sorry. I really wish I would have recorded it correctly the first time so I don't have to try to match all this up. But anyway, so just going to show you some of the links, I guess. But again, all these are going to be in the description. You don't have to worry about it. Everything's going to be there. So we're going to get the translator. We're going to get exit lag. And then I also have the link for the patch that's going to change everything to English. And again, that's going to be in the description as well. You can go ahead and install that, download the patch now, just so you have it ready. But you don't have to. You can do it afterwards. It's no big deal. And oh yeah, one other thing, I remember what I was saying here. Download this patch at your own risk. You can play the game fine in Russian. You can pretty much guess your way around it, but it's much easier if you do install the patch. This patch is still working. I've used it a while ago when I played this game. Never had any problems, never got any viruses. But again, don't hold me accountable. Download this patch at your own risk. I don't know who uploaded it. I don't know the person. I just know it works for me. It worked then, and it's still working now. So again, download at your own risk. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to do the first step, which is just creating an account with mail.ru. That's all we're going to do. That's the very first step. We're not going to register on this website. We're going to download the client once we're all done with this website. So we're not going to do it on la.mail.ru. We're not going to register here. We're going to register on mail.ru, not la.mail.ru. We're going to save this for later. So here we go. This is mail.ru. Again, the link is in the description. And you see how everything's Russian. We want to enter the information in here while it is in Russian. We're going to translate this page so that we can see on the left side where we're going to be doing all this stuff. We're going to translate the page so it converts it to English. We're going to take a screenshot of that, and then we're going to untranslate it because you want to fill out this form while it is in Russian. You can have some problems when you're typing in passwords, your phone numbers, and you're going to get these random gibberish letters. Not gibberish, I'm sorry guys, it's going to be Russian probably. So we're going to fill it out while it is in Russian text, not English. We're just going to take a screenshot so we can see what we're actually filling out. We're going to use that screenshot as a reference. So going to take a screenshot of this. We're going to actually be hitting create mail. So it's going to be the gray button. Back in the day when I did this a while ago, there was no blue button underneath create mail. So it's going to be slightly different. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go into Paint, paste it in there. So now I know what I'm going to be typing in. We're going to want to hit that gray create mail button. And it looks just like that. That's the one we're going to be using. And that's the very first step. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click on that. And apparently that's create mail in Russian. We're clicking right there. We're not going to click the blue button underneath. That's one thing that has changed since I did this a while ago. This blue button was not here. So we're not going to be doing anything with VKID. We're just going to be hitting that gray create mail button. And we're going to go ahead and do that now. Come on, Brian, let's go. Or Slender. Brian, by the way. Nice to meet you guys. So, I don't know why it's in English here. Yeah, not sure, but it worked. Everything here worked, so we're good to go. So we're just going to type in our information. I'm just going to put Ken Kniff. That's my stage name when I don't want to use my real information. Don't even know how to spell it. And I'm just going to do January. I'm assuming that's January. We're going to go ahead and do 1969. And then the account name, I'm going to use my, just my, test email account name. I already created a Google email, which you don't have to do that. You can use your normal email. Doesn't matter. But I'm going to go ahead and use SlendermanTest1 at mail.ru. And that's going to be my login for Lost Ark. I'm going to go ahead and create a password, whatever password you guys want to use. And just a heads up, I've already used this phone number for my actual account with mail.ru, for the account I've been playing Lost Ark on. So I wanted to do a email instead, but it actually wouldn't let me use the email. So you're going to have to use a phone number. And it looks like even if you've used a phone number in the past for whatever reason, you're making a second account, I guess you can use the same phone number, and I didn't know that. So yeah, I tried doing it with the email. You'll see here that I could not use the email. It will not let you do that. You're going to have to use a phone number. And just another heads up, when you do this, they're actually going to call your phone. They're not going to send you a message. Well, they didn't with me anyway. Last time I did this, it was a text. This time when I used my phone number, it actually called my phone. I got this random phone call, and I had to enter in the last 6 digits of the phone number. So we're going to go ahead and get through this CAPTCHA. I never had to do this before either, so this is another thing that's new. But you just put in the CAPTCHA, and this is where it stopped me and said, no, you have to have a phone number. So no big deal. Went back, changed it, put in my phone number. You're going to have to select the country that your phone number is in. For me, it's the United States. And there we go. So you're going to do another CAPTCHA, and yeah, they called the number, and I just typed in the last 6 digits of the phone number that called me, and they call you in about 2 seconds. It's really quick. I actually answered the phone. I was waiting for them to tell me a number. Like, I've never done it like this before. Usually they just send you a message, But yeah, you're not going to look for a code. You're not going to listen for a code on the phone call. They are actually going to just call you, and you're going to type in the last 6 digits of the phone number that called you. If you hang up the phone, that's okay. Just go to your recent calls, type in the last 6 digits. And it worked, no problem. Now, you are actually finished with registering your account. You now have a Lost Ark account and registration. You're going to use your email that they gave you, and you're going to use a password that you use for all this stuff right here. So this, you can just go ahead and close that. You're done. You're done with everything. You've got your account. That is your account. So my account for Lost Ark that I'm going to use to log in to the launcher, everything is going to be SlendermanTest1 at mail.ru. And I leave this up. It makes me nervous to close it because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get back in here, but I'm sure you can. You just go to the site, log in. Everything will be fine. So that's done. We're going to be moving on to the next step. So now we're ready to do this part where we're going to actually download and log in to the game's actual official website, which is la.mail.ru. We're not going to hit register. We've already registered on mail.ru. So we don't want to hit this red button, and we don't want to have this translated. We want this untranslated in Russian, and we're going to want to hit that top part that says enter or register, basically sign in. That's what we're going to be clicking on. So you might want to take a screenshot of this, and just so you can, I mean, it's pretty easy, but you may forget. So we're going to take a screenshot. We're going to want to hit enter or register, not that red register button. We're going to hit the top part, not the red button. So I'm going to untranslate it just to avoid any potential issues. And we're going to put never translate Russian because that's going to translate the next page for us, and we don't want to do that. We just want to make it all Russian until we get all this downloaded. Then you can translate whatever you want. So on here, it was a little bit different. We're going to want to select this. And this is where I made a mistake. I just put in January 1st, 1969, and this is where I made the mistake. And you don't want to do that. You don't want, this is not how you, or this is where I did the wrong thing. So if you do the same thing I did, which I'm sure you will, I apologize. I tried to figure out, this is what, you don't want to close that box. That's what I did wrong. You don't want to close that box right there. That is the part that I made the mistake on. Everything else was okay, but you, instead of closing that box, you want to accept both of those disclaimers. You want to click both bubbles and hit OK instead of just closing that box. So everything up to that point was correct. I'm scrambling over here when I did this, trying to figure out how to get the translator back. I couldn't figure out where my translate button went. Everything just went to crap right here. I panicked, but then I went back in, figured it out, and this is what you have to do. I tried refreshing the page. I just couldn't get it to translate. I've never used a translator before this. So I was just, just didn't know what to do from here. I wanted to see what it said in English. You don't want to do that. I'm just showing you guys all the painful process I went through trying to figure this out. Then I finally did that and then hit translate this page. Right here. So I did it again. I'm so sorry, guys. But hey, it worked. I figured it out. And I'm looking for all the options that are gone. And it was a big mess. So what you want to do is refresh the page and click on that option up at the top. And then you can click both of those boxes, and that's all you have to do. So now we've actually logged in with our registration, and now we can actually download the client. You can just close this part right here. And now that red button is the button we want to hit, because that red button says download. You can see I'm logged in. My account's working. I'm actually logged into the main website, and I'm going to hit this red button now. Now we're going to hit the red button. We're going to go ahead and log in. Download a game. Which game? This game. It's going to pop it up in the bottom left corner. You don't have to hit that red arrow thing. You just open up your download right there. And you're going to select which drive you want to install the game in. I'm just checking to make sure my solid state is the C drive, because I want to put all my games on my solid state. So I'm going to change this from drive E to drive C, because that again is my solid state. We're going to hit accept and then continue. You're going to allow access. Remember, we still have exit lag running in the background. If you run into a problem, you may not have exit lag turned on. You may not have the right game selected. So in the beginning, just make sure you've got Lost Ark, select one of those 4 Moscow servers, and you should be okay. And Lost Ark RU for Russia. Now, when I installed this game, it actually gave me an error message. It said one of the components did not install correctly. So I actually, this took about, I'd say about a good 45 minutes to install or download. It's about 51 gigs. So I paused the video, continued the installation, and then just resumed it when the installation was finished. Again, I did get some kind of error. I don't know if I recorded it. I wish I would have, but it said like some component did not install. Do you want to continue to play anyway? I just hit yeah. And then in the bottom right corner, it actually said, Lost Ark installed successfully. So everything was fine. I never had a single issue after that. So if you get an error, don't panic. Just hit yes, continue anyway, and you should be okay. If you do get stuck and that error is a big error and it does cause you problems, leave a comment. I'll research it and we'll figure it out together. Just let me know in the comments for this video. I love helping people out. It's fun for me. So just let me know if you have any trouble along any of these steps. If any roadblocks appear, anything happens, let me know. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. And hey, we could be playing Lost Ark together. And it's installed. So again, it took probably about 45 minutes, and right there it says this game has been installed successfully. Even though I got that error, I guess I didn't record it, but just click OK, continue, and everything should be fine. So now I'm gonna just show you that the game actually works. You just hit play. It had to install the distributable, which is in Russian, kind of weird, but everything was fine. And the first time you launch the game, it does take a little bit. It takes a while. I got kind of nervous. Hey, maybe it didn't work. And that's your little launcher, the Rubik's Cube looking thing. It's pretty cool. And right now we're just playing the waiting game. Got exit lag turned on. Everything's good. And you can go ahead and close out of all this stuff. And I, again, just minimizes the email. And there's the splash screen. This game has the coolest splash screens, I'm telling you. Really cool. And there's the mail.ru screen. Everything's working. And here we are. It actually worked. So what happened was this, you'll find out soon enough, this music in the beginning is so ungodly loud, and I thought I was recording the audio, and I tried to turn it down, and I panicked because it was just so loud. Oh my gosh, you're gonna probably do the same thing, but you have to go into the settings, pick a server. Oh, you know what? I just seen there's a gear at the bottom right I could have hit. Dang it. So yeah, go in there, turn the sound down. You're going to want to. It scared the crap out of me. And that's it, guys. We are in the game. Everything is Russian. We have not ran the patch yet. And I'm going to show you that and how to do that now. Right here, I'm just turning down the sound. Or I think I am anyway. And all this, settings, everything is going to be English with this patch. It's really, really cool. I couldn't figure out how to get out. So I just Alt F4'd. When in doubt, Alt F4 out. All right, so now we're going to go and we're going to download and install the English patch, which again, install and download at your own risk. This is the second time that I've installed this game, and I've never had a virus. I've never had any issues. The patch works great. It's quick. It's easy. Really, really, really good thing. And again, the link for this will be in the description. So I just copy that link. I'm going to pop it into the browser. And it doesn't really take you to, well, anyway, you just hit accept. And there it is at the bottom left of my screen, or whatever browser you're using, wherever it's at, you know. And you're going to want to have some kind of WinZip program, WinRAR, or not WinZip, it is a RAR file. So I like WinRAR. I just installed Windows on this computer, so I don't have it. So just go to Google, go to wherever, type in WinRAR, and make sure you're downloading it from winrar.com, not some downloads.net, CNET. Make sure you get it from WinRAR. You don't need the paid version. Just grab the free one. You're going to want to hit agree. And there it is at the bottom left. And up there I'm just showing you I'm actually at WinRAR, not some, you know, crazy website. We're going to install it. I keep all the default settings. That's fine. And then just hit done. And then you could close this window. And you now have WinRAR. So now you just go to your downloads and you want to find the zip file or the RAR file, and there it is, Lao Translation. You right click on it, extract files, and it's going to ask you where do you want to extract them. We're going to put them in the Lao Translation folder, so it's going to create a folder in here in downloads called Lao Translation, and that's where we're going to run the patch program. We're just going to go right down to the Lao Translation folder that it created, and that is the unzipped version or unRAR'd version, uncompiled version. What we're doing is we're just unpacking it basically into the full file instead of the compressed smaller file. They compress it to keep file size down, download times faster. So we're going to run that program. It's asking me if I want the new version. Absolutely. We always want to update this program if there's one available. And if you have any issues, if you change the directory like I did for the installation of Lost Ark, it's going to automatically put it in like the E drive for some reason, and we just want to hit Russia here. And see how it says the game folder is in E? Well, it's not. It's in my C drive. So I had to change this. So if you run into an error when running this patch, just make sure you have the correct drive letter. Make sure you know where you installed Lost Ark. And again, in my case, I installed it to the C drive. So I'm just going to change the E to a C. Once I do that, all you do is you just hit the English button, and it's going to do it. Downloads the patch, and then it's going to install the patch. and you are literally ready to play Lost Ark in English right now. Before the official Western release, you could play it right now, the full game with all the classes instead of limited classes like we're going to have in the Western version. This game has been out for a number of years already in Russia, so they have all the classes available. They have all the updates. I don't think we're going to have that for the Western release. We're going to be missing some stuff. Well, this is going to give you a chance to get in there early, learn the game, figure out which class you want to make when the Western release comes out. And, it's really, really cool. You can test it out, see if you like it. And I'll tell you what, it is a fun-ass game. I love it. It's so much fun. I accidentally called it an AARP in the video. Thank goodness I wasn't recording right. It's an ARPG, kind of a top-down, but it is the best-in-class ARPG available right now. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. It has PvP at the end. It's got lots of good content with dungeons. It's a really fun game, and it looks beautiful. The animations are awesome. The attacks, you can feel them. I mean, they're so cool. They're impactful. And it's just, oh my gosh, it's so much fun. You'll see here in a moment if everything here works out for you. And again, if it doesn't, just let me know. Let me know. Leave me a comment and let me know. So we're just waiting for the game to start up. I just want to show you that it is in English. Everything is working. And it's actually super easy, except for that one part where I kind of stumbled a little bit. Just make sure you hit those 2 check marks, and then hit OK instead of just closing that box like I did. That's the only thing that I messed up on, but as you can see, it is working, and it's working really well too. So the server name is still Russian. It must be an original, server name, and I'm going to be playing on the KPATOC server. Potak. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, so cancel that. And my name in game will be Slender with a 3. And if you guys want to play, hang out, let me know. I'm still going to be playing New World. These are going to be my 2 main games. I'm going to be continue doing content for New World, and I'm going to start doing content for Lost Ark. I'm super excited. If you guys want to play in New World with me, I'm on Castle of Steel. The company name is Lords of Prime. Just go on there, send me a message, type in global. And I'll put my Discord in the description too on some of my Lost Ark videos, New World videos. And it's going to be the same Discord for Lost Ark as well. And in Lost Ark, probably going to be the same company name, I guess, because this is another AGS, not an AGS game, but they are doing all the translations. And I'm going to make a character creation video on all the different options. It's actually quite extensive, the customizing. It's pretty cool. So be on the lookout for that too. But anyway, guys, that's it. That is it. Really fun game. Super easy to install. Took me about 45 minutes. I have about 900 meg download speed, so it might take you a little bit longer. But that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for stopping by. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. And if you enjoy my content, give me a subscription, give me a subscribe, give me a like, leave a comment. If not, I just appreciate you being here, watching my videos, really enjoy it. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to like. Hell, if you're a troll my channel. I answer every single comment. You want to have some fun, make fun of my videos, troll. I'll respond. So, that's it, guys. You know how it is. Have a great day. Have a great night. Be safe out there, and take it easy, guys. That's all I got for you. Bye-bye.